Welcome back to the Cowboys Fan Show, everybody. Tyler T.O. Ortega here alongside Kimbrey Sports Skinny Temple.
Yes.
And it is time to hand out some game balls from the week that was. Cowboys, Jets, Saturday night. Kimbrey, who's your pick?
I picked Kellen Moore for a few reasons. Number one, like we talked about, he looked a lot smoother in the pocket than we've seen Matt Castle look all season. Tony Romo's out for the rest of the season. The Cowboys have nobody to fall back on. Who better than Kellen Moore to step up and play what he needs to do? He connected with Dez Bryant a few times on the field. Dez looked a lot happier with Kellen being on the field versus Matt Castle. Right. And for all those reasons, I think who better to give a game ball to than Kellen Moore?
That is a great pick. You know, quite frankly, I'll be honest, I was thinking of taking Kellen Moore as well. However, I am not going to take Kellen Moore. My MVP from this game, he actually wears a headset, and he actually has red hair. Jason Garrett, that is my MVP from this week for finally benching Matt Castle and getting Kellen Moore in there. You said it, Kimbrey. Kellen Moore looked, phenomenally, better than Matt Castle did. He looked amazing. He was going downfield, and to be in Jason Garrett's shoes, I think at that point he had no other choice.
Absolutely not.
He really didn't. Castle
he really did not.
Just not getting it done. He had a foolish interception and then that 20-yard sack, which ultimately ended up being his last play of the night. I got to go Jason Garrett. Let's groom our quarterback for the future. Tony Romo, you can go ahead. I don't want to say get hurt, but you can go ahead and leave us after next year. Kellen Moore is going to be there. He's going to be just fine. Thank you, Jason Garrett, for finally getting him in there.
Absolutely. And it's kind of ironic. Last week's guest said that he hoped that Kellen would get a shot to play, and coincidentally, he did just that.
Not only that, Scott Jeter, he's been our fan of the week on here a few times. Great insight from Scott all the time. Good friend of the program. Early on in the year, he said Darren McFadden would be our starting running back. Took about 5 weeks, but then it happened.
Yeah.
And, the last few times we've had him on, he's been saying, give Kellen a shot, give Kellen a shot. They did. Kellen Moore is going to be starting on Sunday against the Bills. So this is Scott Jeter, some kind of mind thing going on over there. Hopefully he can predict some wins for us.
Hopefully. At least next season, if none this season.
Right. 2 games left. We'll go ahead and let's do some predictions.
Absolutely.
For this next game. Cowboys and the Bills facing off on Sunday morning. Like I said, it's going to be an 11 o'clock kickoff here in Albuquerque. Kimbrey, what do you think? Cowboys-Bills.
The past couple of weeks, I chose the Cowboys. I had every faith in them, and Matt Castle was looking really shaky, but I was giving him a shot, hoping that he would bring the Cowboys to success, and he just didn't. I think this upcoming season, Kellen Moore's still brand new. He's still really fresh, and the offense still needs to mold with him, and with just a couple games left in the season, they don't have that opportunity. I'm going to say the Bills are going to take it. I'm hoping it's a close game, 24-21 Bills.
So Kimbrey is going with the Bills. I have said it before. I will say it again. I am going to ride, and I think I'm probably dead already with my Cowboys this year. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a high-scoring game. The Cowboys are going to win this one 30-28 up in Buffalo. I really think the Cowboys, the defense is going to hold still. Not as steady as I would hope. They are going to give up a few touchdowns. Tyrod Taylor's going to have some wild success on us, hopefully for the sake of my fantasy team as well. In the championship, no big deal. But in all seriousness, the Cowboys, they're going to score points. I think Kellen Moore gets it done. He's going to lead us down to the promised land. By the promised land, I mean the end zone. We're not talking about the playoffs. So Kellen Moore will get it done for the Cowboys this week. Rex Ryan will be salty. He's going to get some good headlines out there after the game, after we beat them. Dallas Cowboys 30-28. Anything else, Kimbrey?
I don't know. I think we touched on quite a lot today.
It was a great show. We will be taking a break next week, and then we will be back for one final episode after the new year. We'll have a roundtable discussion. We're going to try to get a lot of the guests that we've had on throughout the season. So, excuse me, go ahead and look for that. And in the meantime, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter @TyOrtega, @_SportsSkinny.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us on Periscope and also
Facebook, YouTube.
Facebook.
know.
Make sure to check out our YouTube. We put all of our episodes on YouTube for viewing convenience. Watch them whenever for free at the Cowboys Fan Show.
Especially on our week off.
Especially on our week off.
Catch
This gives
up.
you plenty of time to catch up throughout this season. So for everybody here today at the Cowboys Fan Show, we got to throw a big shout out, happy birthday to our sound man Chorus, for our tech director Javi, our director Paul, cameraman Clayton, for Kimbry Sports Skinny Temple. I am Tyler T.O. Ortega. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.